Hidden romance revealed, the secret reunion of Queen Mary and King Frederik of Denmark and New Zealand that stunned the world. Welcome to BNews. When it comes to royal love stories, few have captured the world's imagination quite like that of Queen Mary and King Frederik of Denmark. Their journey, from a fateful meeting at a Sydney pub to a glittering royal wedding and 2 decades of partnership, seems like the stuff of fairy tales. But behind the pomp and circumstance of royal life lies a human story full of intimacy, emotion, and, at times, longing for privacy. Now, whispers of a secret reunion in New Zealand have gripped royal watchers and left millions of fans wondering, why did the King and Queen of Denmark choose to escape halfway across the world for this clandestine moment? Today on BNews, we bring you the full story behind their hidden getaway, how it unfolded, and what it tells us about their bond. But before we dive into this deeply moving account, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to BNews, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another royal exclusive. What do you think about royals seeking private moments away from the public eye? Leave us a comment below and join the conversation. The royal world thrives on public appearances, carefully staged portraits, and choreographed ceremonies. Yet, beneath all the formality, Queen Mary and King Frederik have always made it clear that their private connection is what sustains them. So when rumors emerged of an unannounced reunion in the breathtaking landscapes of New Zealand, even seasoned royal correspondents were taken aback. Why New Zealand? Why now? The answers seem to paint a tender picture of two people who, despite global fame, still prioritize time for each other away from the relentless glare of cameras. New Zealand, known for its privacy, natural beauty, and deep ties to the Commonwealth, has long been a favorite retreat for high-profile figures looking to escape unnoticed. For Queen Mary, who spent much of her youth in neighbouring Australia, New Zealand has always carried a sense of familiarity, a landscape not entirely foreign, yet far enough removed to offer a rare anonymity. For King Frederik, it has been described as a place where he can shed the weight of the crown and simply be Frederik, Mary's husband and a father. Their decision to meet here speaks volumes about their yearning for a quiet, authentic connection amid their busy royal calendar. Details of the reunion began to trickle into the press through sightings of a couple who bore a striking resemblance to the Danish royals, spotted hiking in Tongariro National Park and enjoying a discreet dinner at a waterfront restaurant in Queenstown. Witnesses described them as relaxed, affectionate, and clearly in love. A far cry from the formal faces they wear at state banquets and diplomatic visits. One onlooker even noted how Frederik reached for Mary's hand while strolling through the streets of Wellington, whispering something that made her laugh. For royal watchers used to their carefully staged appearances, these candid moments felt like a window into who they truly are. Royal experts believe the timing of the trip was no coincidence. After months of intense scrutiny over the Danish monarchy's transition following Queen Margrethe's abdication, and endless debates in the Danish press over Mary's role as queen, it seems the couple simply needed to step away, to reconnect without the expectations of their titles. Some suggest this trip was not just a holiday but a reaffirmation of their commitment to each other in the midst of immense pressure. But it wasn't just a romantic escape. Insiders claim the visit also included private meetings with New Zealand officials about potential collaborations between Denmark and New Zealand on sustainability initiatives, proving that even in their downtime, the King and Queen keep one eye on their royal responsibilities. Still, it is clear that these meetings were secondary to their personal mission of spending uninterrupted time together. For Mary, the trip was reportedly deeply emotional. Being back in the Southern Hemisphere, closer to her Australian roots, seemed to ground her. Observers noticed how she often paused to take in the scenery, to breathe in the crisp New Zealand air, as if reminding herself of who she was before she became queen. For Frederik, the sight of his wife so at ease and joyful seemed to be exactly what he needed after the heavy demands of his new reign. Their bond, as seen during these days, appeared stronger than ever. This secret reunion also sparked a broader conversation about how modern royals balance their personal lives with public duty. Social media was abuzz with debates: should monarchs be entitled to such privacy, or does their role as public figures mean they owe transparency at all times? Most commenters, however, seemed supportive of the couple's need to nurture their marriage away from the limelight, praising their authenticity and dedication to each other. Interestingly, this was not the first time the couple sought refuge in the Pacific. Sources revealed that during earlier rough patches in their marriage, they retreated to remote islands to sort out their feelings and reaffirm their partnership. This trip to New Zealand, therefore, fits into a larger pattern of deliberately choosing secluded destinations where they can focus solely on each other. The Danish press has since framed the trip as a reset for the king and queen, a chance to realign before diving back into their packed schedules. And it seems to have worked. Upon their return to Copenhagen, the couple was seen at a public engagement looking noticeably relaxed and affectionate, exchanging warm smiles that spoke louder than words. One poignant moment reportedly occurred at a small vineyard near Marlborough, where the couple was spotted raising glasses of wine to toast to us, according to a staff member who overheard them. It was a simple yet powerful gesture, a reminder that even kings and queens need to reaffirm their love in quiet ways. Critics who have long speculated about strains in their marriage were notably silent after the news broke. Instead, headlines celebrated the couple's ability to carve out such moments amid their responsibilities, framing them as an example for other high-profile couples under pressure. The trip also highlights Queen Mary's remarkable ability to balance her new role as Denmark's first Australian-born queen with her personal identity. Walking through the streets of Wellington and Queenstown, she reportedly engaged warmly with locals, occasionally slipping back into her Australian accent when greeting fellow Antipodeans. This duality, being a queen yet still Mary from Hobart, is part of what endears her to millions. For Frederik, observers say, the trip seemed to lift a visible weight off his shoulders. Since becoming king, he has carried the heavy expectations of leading a modern monarchy while preserving tradition. Seeing him relaxed and smiling in Mary's company was a reassuring sign to Danes that their monarch remains deeply committed to both his role and his marriage. In many ways, this secret reunion has become emblematic of the couple's approach to love and duty, prioritizing each other when the world demands everything from them. It is this balance, of public and private, of king and husband, of queen and wife, that has kept their marriage not just intact but thriving against all odds. Their time in New Zealand is already being described as a turning point in their royal journey, a reaffirmation of the promise they made to each other on their wedding day nearly 20 years ago. In a world that often seems to pull couples apart, they chose to come together, quietly and meaningfully. And so, the secret reunion of Queen Mary and King Frederik in New Zealand serves as a powerful reminder that even amidst royal protocol and endless scrutiny, love, real, unfiltered love, can find its place. What do you think of the King and Queen's secret getaway? Do you believe royal couples should be able to keep such moments private, or do they owe full transparency to the public? Let us know in the comments below, we're eager to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to BNews, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all the latest and most compelling stories from the world of royalty.